Sorry, excuse me. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls. This is Discovery Scouts and Pirates of the Caribbean film series. Captain Simon Angels here. Today's day is on Monday, October 7, 2024. We're just gonna hop on Scripted to Chaos Theory Season 2 on Jurassic World about Brooklyn storylines. And eventually they're about Jurassic World Chaos Theory's Prologue. She was continuing to on June 17, 2022. If sometimes 3 days and 3 nights, like it before June 20th, 2022, and Brooklyn had a nightmare. She's slept into the Darius cabin at 3 days and 3 nights. Well, Brooklyn just left from Darius's cabin while she's on an outside, while she's wandering off through the lost in the woods to the dark forest. Like before, Darius just righted his home and his cabin, and he came into his side to brought Brooklyn for here. And she was shocked and she was disappeared. And she was responded to find Brooklyn. However, he's gonna call Brooklyn and she's not responding. She's not answering her calls. So basically she ran away from the woods into the forest areas. While she's on it about 70 minutes ago. Darius just went out. Darius just called Brooklyn for the outside, and he ran her from his cabin. He has to find her immediately. Sometimes, basically, for the DBW guy, the truck did not show up in another truck, so it is not awful today. So Allosaurus did waken up all the time, since while the Brooklyn is away to the Darius while she's in the woods. Like before, comparisons and anger about that night and in this day for the episode 7 and 8 and the mostly have flashback. That was in the June 20th, 2022. So basically at this midnight. For all this instance, for this a once in a moment. Just like one of the others to be the whole reasons, like most unexperiences. Brooklyn is waiting for Darius for he's gonna have to hurry up. So continuing, Mateo is at the DBW. He's working on it to save his daughter, Haraya, is on to go to the college. Mateo stops the truck. And when another truck did not show up, and he didn't make it, he stepped out from his truck, while he's checking the dinosaur while he's doing escapes. When it activated means open is red, he opens down to the DBW's truck, because while the Allosaurus just escapes from DBW's truck. When a dinosaur is on the loose, Allosaurus exited from a DBW's truck. And when Mateo just running in behind the bushes and just running around behind the trees and the bushes. Because while he is scared to death out of the Allosaurus, it seems basically in sense of smell. It seems we do exactly how I know it seems what's going on. So why the Allosaurus escapes from the DBW's truck? Because she looked to the right of the tree in the bushes. When Mateo just hiding in from the Allosaurus, it's just a one blind eye. Was there something wrong? When the dinosaur heard the rushes to the left behind the tree, and most of the behind the left to the back to the DBW's truck. It was supposedly Brooklyn She was recorded to the video like it's 30 seconds ago. She says, "You said you would be here." She worries about Darius. She stops and she's recording while the Allosaurus coming to the rush of her. She screams. She runs from the Allosaurus, the medium carnivore. She's running straight to the front of the DBW's truck, and for the lights, the yellow lights is just mows over. She practically dropped her phone while the Allosaurus attacked. She almost spited off her Brooklynn's arm, then she missed it and snapped it. She running through the roads to the street, while the one-eyed Allosaurus just rolls out away for the Brooklynn. Practically, Darius has to hurry all the time since like 1 hour and 50 minutes ago. Some of those that could. It seems what was gonna happen now. Brooklynn just ran all the way up to through the lights followed. Darius just called the guy Mateo. He pick up her Brooklyn's phone from the streets. After he gasped, that's a large pool of blood, and that's someone's blood, for not Brooklynn. Darius just freaks out. Darius just called Brooklynn, and she was supposed to be here, and he cries out about someone's blood. So after Brooklynn just ran away from the Allosaurus, that was a small carnivore. That was dangerous Atrociraptors. He was leaped her for no reasons. It was Ghost, the Atrociraptors. She bited off her Brooklynn's arm for no reasons. That was her left arms. And that's what the terrible happens that's today. So the reason somehow that since also there been an attack, Atrociraptors just bitten off her Brooklynn's arms. That was not the Allosaurus. It was the ghost, the Atrociraptors. She was ambushed Brooklynn who had no idea how to dealing with two. That was like the 4-packs, the Raptors. They came from a Atrociraptor handler. Basically, she was on Dinosaur Liberation now. And she had no idea what she joined through about losing her left arm for no reason. About Ghost, the Atrociraptor. When the Atrociraptors just attacked Brooklynn, her left arm, because of the null full of body. Basically, after the Allosaurus escapes to the DBW's truck, running away to the dark forest. When they asked Darius about the whole time since the Brooklynn's lost in the woods, she woke up for a nightmare about 1 a.m. for the nighttime. It wasn't a nightfall. So basically, she left her house as like 1:05. That was in about before the Allosaurus chasing off Brooklynn. She ran for the DBW's truck and from dinosaurs. Then the smaller ones just ambushed and bitten off from her arm. And that Brooklyn's left arm just bitten off by a Atrociraptor ghost. Sort of basically is the Atrociraptor wasn't the villain. She lost her arm all the time. I know that sometimes she doesn't feel like reciprocated his feelings about the whole time, which is about the last night that was the last 16 hours ago. It was the whole definition about the whole time the permissions, since Brooklynn went back to the guest house to put it to the bandage on, to cover up for the lost arm. So after a Atrociraptor attack. After she ran back into her guest house, so while she shaved her hair. When she turns to short hair, she turns on a blue. For purple or green, Brooklyn looks like to cut her hair. She turns blue. She put the bandage on the left arm, was just lost, which is after a Atrociraptor bitten off of Brooklyn's arm after attack for incidents, which is about the casualties between Atrociraptor Ghost was Brooklyn behind for the left arm. And she says the whole monster is so bigger than what I thought. And she says she's gonna do this. She's gonna go in. She's gonna go all in at all times. I don't think instant things, it took like the most instantly. And then that was in the besides to about, that was the June 21st, 2022. That was like 1 a.m. That was a 1 a.m. for June 21st, 2022. Brooklyn had a mistake for leaving in his cabin. He had no idea. It looks like Allosaurus did not attack Brooklyn, and then that was wrong. So wrongly, Atrociraptor attacked Brooklyn, her left arm, for no reasons. It's not the whole full body. That's her left arm losing it. The reason sometimes she got a lot of blood, it's not a lot of blood over about at the past, like over about on the times, it's like over like 30 days and 30 nights on July 21st, 2022. That was like 1 month later. That was like July 21st. That was in the morning. Brooklyn had a haircut and she turns a dying blue. As she was working on DBWs, she became as investigation reporters. She talked to her boss, DBW's original directors, Dudley Cabrera, before she goes on DBW's headquarters. So it's just, she went to this office to the DBW's original directors. All this time, as far as she is concerned. And this is all I know for about after Atrociraptor attacked Brooklyn behind scenes. We do this all time since about the 3 days and 3 nights. That was like the 17th and 20th. And Brooklyn just made on the extended days like 4 days left. She practically June 1st. Just not June 1st. Just like after Brooklyn broke up with Kenji. Like most of all, June 15. Dude, that was a dude, and it's like a lady has and a handler. She wasn't on the bad decision. She was a bad guy. She wasn't a villain. The hybrid dinosaurs is created nearby Atrociraptors. They are the dangerous problems. It seems, and not the whole figuratives, the whole reciprocated. She doesn't like his feelings about the whole time. It is a danger, and it will be hunted by Atrociraptors. Many of that shores, the Atrociraptor handle the lady. She does make it to the talk to the voice, like she doesn't like the same joining us to Brooklyn. She knew that. They knew all the time. Notice sometimes I basically. And it's a census due to about the dinosaur deaths reports to print it out. She also works on DBW's place still. Practically, her left arm is lost because of a Atrociraptor named Ghost. That was like it reappears from Jurassic World Dominion, like an over limits For last 2 years ago from CGI Animation Emblem Entertainment Studios, that was like the whole before appearance. That was the last 6 months ago. Atrociraptors, they have 6 months old. Ghost has attacked Brooklyn, and her left arm was lost. She was too dangerous to wander off from the forest areas and in the woods and bushes, which is about she wandered off for the dark forest. She was ashamed. She was the whole time for the Brooklyn's incidents that happens. But that's gonna happen for right now. The Brooklyn will not tell anyone to secret, without her friends, without the relatives, without her families, without the instance. Anytime is considered that. Alright, gentlemen, guys, ladies, I am so sorry about that. It's kind of like to almost confusable right now. Let's see, she been survived right now on. She was hiding somewhere to on the investigative reporter. We apologize in that what happens for right now for the last 5 months ago, like including for the last 6 months and most of the half of last year. Make sure, don't forget to hit the button to subscribe for more content. Twitter, Instagrams, Facebooks, Google, and via cameras and TikToks. Be sure to subscribe on JWCC. Also to have Hindered Adventure as playing games. Camp Cretaceous Season 1 through 5. Chaos Theory would be 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. That would be like take over 2 years. Thank you so much for the comment, guys, for Jurassic World Chaos Theory Prologue. Please don't forget to on subscription of our contents. Feel free to watch and feel free to death. Don't forget, keep it with your mateys. Good night.